Suburbicon was not the film that I was hoping for. This was released in 2017, directed by George Clooney and written by Joel Coen and Ethan Coen, with a pretty amazing cast, including, among others, Julianne Moore, Matt Damon, Oscar Isaac. I thought this sounds right up my street. So the description from IMDb is non-spoiler, and this reads as follows. As a 1950s suburban community self-destructs, a home invasion has sinister consequences for one seemingly normal family. Now that sounds great. I love suburbia. I love those kind of films because especially if it's in the 50s and the 60s, because it brings so many lovely colours and fashions and decor. And I just think the lifestyle is great, and it's something that I really enjoy watching. I think it works well. And self-destruction could be a thriller, could be gripping, certainly looked that way. This had all the hallmarks of something I would love. I didn't care for it. It's not necessarily a bad film. It just didn't live up to my expectations. The narrative obviously gets slightly darker over time, and I think the pacing's probably okay. But it doesn't get dark enough. It feels like it's teetering on the edge, and it never quite manages to go into a realm that I would have found really quite exciting, and I would have been really appreciative of that. So I feel like it's too much of one thing to be something, and too much of something else to be another, if that makes any sense. It's kind of confused with what it's trying to be, or at least I think it is, because I don't think it's a thriller. I don't think it's a comedy. It's kind of in the middle, and sometimes that works. Sometimes mixed genres blend really well. But unfortunately with Suburbicon, this just is not the case for me. I would not say don't watch it, because it's been quite well received. It only has 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb, which is not amazing, but it's not the worst. So some people do like it. And obviously directed by George Clooney with an amazing cast. Mainly for me, the pull factor was Julianne Moore, because I absolutely adore her. And the acting was good across the board. I have no issues with the acting. I don't think there was anything wrong with the directing, the editing, the sound. I didn't have any specific problems with anything. I just think it didn't give me anything. It kind of, as I said, was not funny enough to be a comedy. There wasn't enough dark humour to be a dark comedy. It wasn't thrilling enough to be a thriller. So for me, it just kind of wasn't anything. It is an award winner. It won the California On Location Awards for the Location Professional of the Year, which went to Michael J. Burmeister and Smokehouse Productions. It also won the Venice Film Festival various awards for Julianne Moore and George Clooney. And it also won the Best Performance in Feature Film Supporting Young Artist Awards for Tony Espinosa. So would I recommend it? If there is a reason why you want to watch it, then I would say yes. This will never be a classic. It will not be one of those films you have to see before you die. But if there's a pull factor for you, I'd say give it a go. I'd be quite keen to see if it lives up to your expectations, or if it delivers something that you were hoping for. For me, by no means is it the worst film ever. I don't think it's a bad film as such. For me, it just did not deliver anything.